When women support other women, magical things can happen. Author, podcast host, and marketing coach Heather Havenwood is here with her philosophies on how to grow and start an online business and live a fearless and fulfilled life. Heather, thanks for coming today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So it all starts with getting started.
Yes.
And women, sometimes we're afraid to just go.
Yeah, it's like about getting off the couch and basically getting started. So when I'm coaching with women, it's really about the getting started. What's the idea that they have, and let's get to the clarity and let's get to it. But what I also find is they hold them back on what their definition of success is, because they feel like they have to have a $10 million company or 50 employees. It could be just themselves. It could be just making $50,000 a year or $100,000 a year. So something I work with them is, what's that definition of success for you that we can like readjust so that you can just get started. It doesn't have to be this huge idea right now.
Yeah, or this huge goal. Just like little steps to get into the
So
goal.
do you have a girlfriend that's had an idea she's been talking about for years?
Constantly. A lot of my friends, we're always pitching ideas and what if we,
Right,
you know,
that's exactly it. So it's like, what is the thing that first step, I call it the first dollar. When you make your first dollar in business, that's the hardest dollar to make. And then the second dollar and third dollar, just it's rinse and repeat. So it's that first process. I'd love to coach one of your friends and your girlfriends on how to get started in that process.
So that's what you do. How you can help us is to get us in the right frame of mind and kind of on the right track, right?
Yeah, to get started. I mean, that's really the hardest part. I do work with a lot of businesses that are already started, but at that point, it's about growth and strategy. But I promise you, the hardest part of business, especially with female entrepreneurs, is getting started. And getting off the couch and redefining their success point.
Yeah, believing. Okay, so your book, Sexy Boss. Why did you write this book?
It was really about me getting started. It took me 6 years. I had this thought process in my head that I wanted to write this book about my story of how I went from bankruptcy to Sexy Boss, and it's about sharing my stories of ups and downs, because the first business is not the business I'm in today. My first business is not what I'm in today. So it's about getting started and going over and over again, repeating yourself so that you have success, right? So in the book, I share my story, and it's really about helping others. But once I got started on this book, it took me 90 days to write it and get it up on Amazon, and to actually have my own audiobook. In 90 days, the whole thing was complete because I just got started. It took me 6 years to get to that point, though.
Well, and that's so inspiring, though, because sometimes we think, oh, I'm never going to do it, I'm never going to do it. But like you said, once you hit that click, it's like, amazing where your mind and your spirit will go.
Absolutely.
Right?
And I had this idea in my head about how I can empower women with my message, and now the message is out. I wasn't trying to make it a #1 bestseller on New York Times or Amazon. I didn't. Actually, 3 years after it was published, it became #1 on Amazon. But that wasn't the intention. The intention was just get started, just do it. And now with that message, I can empower and coach women.
And proof that doing what you love and staying true to it, the rest takes care of itself.
Absolutely.
Right?
That's what I do. And so when I work with women, it's not about just what's their idea and is it a good idea or bad idea, because it's really not about the idea. It's about what is it they need to do to make that first dollar and that first piece.
For sure. Awesome. Well, good. Girl power to you. I love women empowering other women. Thanks for being here today, Heather.
I appreciate it.
We appreciate it. And that you can text SEXY to 72000 and get 3 free chapters from the Sexy Boss audiobook. You can also check out all of Heather's books, podcasts, and get information on how to start and build your business at heatherhavenwood.com.